I'm currently traveling the world to see if there's a better way to live. I'm also tracking my habits for 90 days to become a better version of myself. I don't have the answers yet, but I hope to figure them out along the way. We're out in the streets of Mexico City and we're gonna go get breakfast. I had been MIA from the streets because of my period. I was just at home hibernating or whatever, but I'm alive. I'm so happy to be out. The weather is beautiful. I'm really grateful for being here. As a little background story, my family is from this area and I was raised in Toluca till I was 10 years old, and I'm kind of living my mom's dream because when she was young she got her favorite job here in Mexico City, but she had to move out to Toluca because her whole family moved there. I'm grateful that I get to kind of live this out for her. I love how green everything is. It's so beautiful. Me encanta. Obsessed. Muy lindo.
Son como de los mexicanos.
Sí, de Trader Joe's. It's like, that was delicious. 10 out of 10. Recommend. Come here, guys. That was so amazing. The food was great. The service was great. I'm so full. And we're gonna go walk over to the store that we had visited earlier and do a little shopping. Hi guys, we made it home. I'm so tired. There was like a lot of perfume in the store, so like I got a headache and I just needed to come home, but I did end up getting some goodies, which I shouldn't have, but next month is my birthday, so I got myself a birthday outfit. So I was like, you know what, like, you gotta treat yourself. The main reason why I don't like shopping right now is because I have to fit all in my luggage, and there are times when you really love stuff and you just want there to be space in your luggage. Like this time, like I really love this dress that I got, but yeah, I'm like very picky with what I get. But it was from the same store from the last time, Rufina, but this time we went to a different location. People were super kind except for the cashier. I don't know what was up with her. She just wasn't very friendly, but I'm just gonna, I still love the store, the brand, really love it. And this was a Roma Norte location. I really like the Condesa location. People there are super kind, but for the most part, like I haven't had an issue. Like everybody has been kind, so I'm just gonna, you know, maybe she was just having a bad day. So this is the Rufina haul. I got this one that I love. I love this one so much. This one was 680 pesos, and I got this one because I love the fabric. I like that it looks very like classy, formal. You can dress it up, dress it down, but like also like it is not a hot fabric, and I really like, especially because sometimes we travel a lot to like hot places, so I don't want to have anything that's like not gonna let me breathe. And then I got this dress. It's so beautiful. So it's so beautiful. I just love it. This is kind of like the fabric or like the pattern, and yeah, it's just such a beautiful dress. My birthday is in February, so it's giving Valentine's Day vibes. Which is perfect because my birthday falls on the 15th, so yeah. And then I want to show you guys something else. This is like, I just got this today. I ordered it and I'm so happy that it got here on time before we leave. These are vitamins. I'm so excited because I truly trust Mexican brands. We tend to prioritize in our culture people over profits, and so a lot of the products here to me like are way better quality than in the United States. I got these. I got the Andres Plus. This one is inositol, and I got Brilla, and this one's collagen, biotin, hyaluronic acid, and then collagen peptides. Alas is alpha lipoic acid, I think that's how you say it, and Q10, and I don't know how to say them in English. Magnifico, glycinate, magnesium glycinate, the magnesium citrate, and the magnesium oxide together in one. And I also have this one. This is the first one I bought. This one right here is called Bass, and this one is just a magnesium glycinate. I wanted to have this one because I know people always say magnesium glycinate as the best one, but for me, I noticed the citrate, the citrate one, is really good for me because it helps me a lot with like muscle tension, like little ticks and like spasms and stuff like that. So I prefer citrate. I have this one, Querida. So this is just kind of like your multivitamin. It has collagen peptides, vitamins, and minerals. And yeah, this one has like everything in there. It's just your multivitamin. I have literally so many of them and I am like so happy, but yeah, it's just like a whole lot. I genuinely grabbed them all because I'm gonna be traveling and I just want to have the basics. I'm honestly not like a vitamin type of girly. Like I usually love to just eat my vitamins and do it the natural way. So I'll be using these more sparingly, as in like a little boost here and there, especially during my period, because I do get those vestibular migraines. So I've heard that a lot of these things can help, especially during your period. And so I did my research and this is what would work for me specifically. It's gonna take a lot of stuff, the storage space in my luggage, but first of all, they're so cute, okay? Like they're so cute. Second of all, like they're made in Mexico, so gotta trust my Mexicanos. Mira, hecho en Mexico. It matters, okay? Oh, I forgot to show you guys that part. It says without sugar, doesn't include no gluten. There's no genetic modified foods, and it doesn't have soy, and no artificial ingredients. This is the brand. It's called Woo Nutrition. So far, I really like this one. I've yet to try all the other ones, and I'm happy. Basically, the pills are pink. They're like the most girliest vitamins you could ever think of. Like I said, I do believe that you should use vitamins more as a backup or like a little gap filler than actual nutrition. I feel like you could get mostly everything from your nutrition. Magnesium is one of those things that people really talk about, and they say that blah 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 because like our soils are less filled with nutrients in a lot of areas, and I would say that is very true in America, because whenever I eat food over there, in the United States, because America is a continent, that is very true. In the United States, whenever I eat, I don't feel very nourished. I do feel like the food is a bit emptier, but in other countries that's not the case. I will say in Mexico, whenever I eat, I feel very nourished. I just feel energized. My face, my body, everything starts working so much better. And I know that's in a lot of other countries the case. So if you're lucky and the people around you are still farming in a very environmental friendly way, you know, taking care of their soil and actually giving you stuff that nourishes you, if you're lucky to live in these types of places and lands, you know, obviously your nutrition is what you need. But if you're looking for a little boost or something, I found this brand and so far I've liked it. So maybe that'll help you if you're looking for something. But I'm home. I'm happy to be home. I'm gonna relax and yeah, breakfast was amazing. That's gonna last us for like the rest of the freaking day until evening. Then we'll eat something because that was a huge meal, but it was very well balanced. Like there was a chunk of steak, arrachera, and there was chilaquiles, and that was a fourth of the plate. I was very happy with that. I was like, yay, the whole plate was not chilaquiles because it's like better portions. And then your little fourth of fiber, which was the beans, and it also has protein. So my plate was amazing. We shared the dessert, and honestly, we didn't finish it. We still have it. They packed them up really nicely. Anyway, so the pancakes made it home. Sorry for the noise. But yeah, the pancakes made it home, and we'll have that tomorrow probably. But I'm gonna call it a day, hang out with my hubby, and then work. All right. Mwah. I've just been thinking a lot. I've been kind of like on social media, to be honest. Seeing a lot of things that are happening in the US kind of like gets me very emotional. That's why I started this channel, and my journey, everything. I'm traveling because I just don't feel like the US is home anymore. A lot of people who are not living in the US don't really understand what's happening. Even Mexico, like I feel like one thing is Mexican Americans, people who live in the US, and what our community is going through, and then there's Mexico. That's okay, you know, it's just like it's a disconnect, I guess, but it's just kind of sad seeing everything that's been happening. The injustices, the cruelty, and like especially for like when it's done to like little kids. It sucks that there are people in power doing things that are so inhumane, but I guess that's why I left. That's why I'm traveling, because I just couldn't be there anymore. My body would be full of anxiety, and it wasn't safe, you know, and it didn't feel like I could breathe there. And I know that the world has problems everywhere, but I genuinely felt like the way I was living was not the only way. Like there had to be a different way to live. And that's why I decided to like start traveling with my husband, because I just feel like when you're in the US, like everything just piles up and you feel like there's no way out. But once you're out, you're like, damn, like the world is living in different ways all over the world, and people are doing life in different ways. And I've really enjoyed kind of picking up gems everywhere I go, and like understanding how other people live, how other people socialize, how other people make their money, how life is done in different parts of the world. And I needed to do this for myself because I just don't agree with the mentality in the US. Everything's for profit. It's just a very competitive, like monetized world that lacks humanity, empathy, and you know, something I've really enjoyed living outside the United States so far has been community. I've been able to kind of experience that a lot. Like there's more warmth. For example, here in Ciudad de Mexico, when there was the earthquake, the first day we were here, I think, I felt safe. But here, the reason why I felt safe is because I walked out in the middle of the night and all our neighbors were so like, it just felt like we were all in it together. Like we were all looking out for each other. We were all waiting out the storm together. And that feeling makes you feel safe. I don't feel that when I'm in the US. It does feel like you're alone in this because it's like nobody's gonna offer you a hand. No one's gonna lend you a hand. Over there, people don't do stuff just out of kindness. In other parts of the world, like people do genuinely do things just out of the kindness of their heart. It doesn't have to be monetized. It doesn't have to, like, people just do it because they care. Once you get out of that sort of mentality, you're like, damn, this is what humanity feels like. This is what kindness feels like. And I'm not saying it's perfect here in Mexico either, because there's a lot of things like classism and other things I disagree with, but it has a lot of the things that I needed, like the soul. There's a soul behind it. I genuinely feel like the US has been consumed by greed and just individualism, right? Because it is important to take care of ourselves. It's important to like make ourselves the best version that we can be. But there is also this other side, right? Where it's like it's important to also like be part of this world. Like we didn't come here to be alone. Experiences are beautiful shared, you know, with the people you love. Sorry friends, my battery died that night and like I didn't finish recording, but yeah, I just had a lot of thoughts that night about everything that's been happening in the US. But yeah, thank you for watching this vlog. Thank you for following me along in this journey. Leave down in the comments below anything you want to share with me. All right, see you guys on the next vlog.